I'd just like to go through a couple of points today, and I just want to start with what we've been watching at the ad hoc commission in Parliament that took place at Hosi Mampuru this past couple of days. And the one thing that really stands out for me is that we've entrusted people with very very high positions in very very important departments, and we've given them the powers that they can exercise to make sure that South African citizens are safe and those who commit crime pay the price, and the court system can be able to prosecute and convict them and give them the sentences that they deserve. And one's observation is really simple, that people with very, very serious powers in law enforcement are friends and socializing with well known criminals and making deals, literally selling the lives of South Africans. Kids are being kidnapped. Uh, Anybody can be hijacked at any time. Uh, and here you have a group of people who get paid a lot of money. And law enforcement is supposed to be a department where you have to have the you have to have the highest level of morals, because it's law enforcement. So the first person that should be um, having high morals is those officers who are in there. And what you're seeing is people who have no regard for the law themselves, and they're ministers and head of departments, and it just makes you wonder, like, how much does it take for a country to say this is not working for us? So we are so hurtful that we have to now start working beyond being hurtful, from hurtful to getting involved. Because we can complain all day, we can, like and post, like I always say. But at what point do we say, guys, be hurtful? We all understand where we are when it comes to being hurtful. But what do we do now? What is next? We need to come up with a plan as citizens, because the solution will come from politicians. Because just watching the commissions and the Matlanga Commission ad hoc committee, you get a sense that this is a group of people who hire each other as friends, and they end up having factions, and then they're trying to settle scores while people are being kidnapped and losing their lives on a daily basis. So that's just the first point I want to get out of the way. The second one is, my solution as a person is that if we get involved as citizens and try to address the issue of crime. We cannot address the issue of crime without addressing the issue of unemployment. And we have a very high number of young people who are not in education, employment, or training that you can give purpose to. You can make them patriotic, get them trained so that they can be those uniformed people that patrol our streets. And then when people see young people rising up and being the ones to make sure that we have safe spaces, it can actually move people from despair to hope. That is my very, very strong belief. So the third one that I really want to go through is that if you want to fix South Africa and attract investment, even in our private spaces, where you want to invest into a shop in Braamfontein, you want to um, open some sort of a shop in Pretoria CBD, it cannot happen in the middle of chaos, because you cannot have development in chaos. Law and order has to take place on those spaces, and that's the only time you can attract investment. Because in the middle of chaos, criminals are the ones who actually succeed. So my call today is to say, everybody understands where we are. We all hurtful. Everybody understands that. But what are we going to do about it? What is next? Which is why I want to thank everybody that has supported the channel, because just in a matter of 10 days or so, we managed to get about 2,000 subscribers. And the plan here is that we want to grow this channel to a point where, as a citizen and as somebody who is watching this channel, you'll be able to join and support, and then you'll be able to see the whole plan, and then we can move forward. We can have weekly updates about how many people can we train, how much can we raise, what is the program, what kind of training are we talking about. So it's really really detailed stuff, and it's not going to be fair to put it on video like this. But we need to get to a point where we build a community around Gatvol, and um, create awareness about it, and then give young people hope, whether it's 100 or 1,000. That's the difference we can make, because 1,000 people in one community or one CBD area can make a huge difference. So the solution will come from us, nobody else. The solution to fix our country will come from our citizens. And we cannot fix South Africa until our streets are safe. We cannot have any hope of fixing South Africa until law and order is restored. In the same way, I mean, the opposite is also true. You cannot fix the issue of crime while you still have young people, young men and women who are just sitting idle with no purpose. It's not going to work. We need to fix it from the ground up, and we can do it as citizens. So what I really want to say in this video is, number one, we have people that are in positions of power in government that will not be the solution for us, because they're not in those positions to provide solutions. They're in those positions for themselves. And everybody has got a full picture of this now. Just by watching what is happening now on TV, you can clearly see that, number one, these people do not have enough motivation to want to solve problems. Number two, they are there for themselves. Everybody can see this. So until we can stand up as citizens and really, really take it upon ourselves that we are going to fix the issue of law and order in South Africa, we have to fix it. It has to come from us. And once we can do that, we can create safe spaces. Once you have safe spaces, then you can attract investment. Even in the smallest form, you can attract investment and start redeveloping the spaces that we talk about, especially in your dangerous zones like CBDs and small towns. We need to claim those spaces back. Those are the spaces where young people are supposed to get affordable spaces. They're supposed to explore and start small businesses. Those are the towns and cities that were built for that purpose. And those cities now are overtaken by criminals. There's brothels, there's taverns. We need to turn that around into very, very productive spaces. And young people are capable of that, but you cannot be creative in chaos. It's not possible. So I just want to thank everybody that has supported the channel. I really, really appreciate it. We want to push this channel to a point where we can create a community that can contribute money-wise, and we can build on what we've started already, where we can start training, whether it's a 3 months or a 6 months program in law enforcement, so that they can come and become the guardians of our streets. And then you are instilling in them a sense of responsibility. And that's how you can build this community. So thank you so much. And please keep supporting the channel, subscribe, and I'll make an announcement when it's possible to start joining. So thank you so much. Until then, stay safe.